All right. Arrest him now. Arrest him now. All right. So there's been a lot of drama all day on social media between Verydarkman, a young man who just went viral recently, 27 years old. Interesting. I thought this guy would be probably in his 40s or something. I don't know why, but I don't know. 27 years old, you know, and he's been dragging a lot of people for a while now, and a lot of people are not happy. They're not happy with the Verydarkman. Clearly, Tonto Dikeh is not happy with the Verydarkman. Tonto is not happy with him. Tonto is also not happy with Tunde Ednut. Tunde Ednut don't collect today with from Tonto, from Jesus. So I thought we should talk about it. Let's talk about it because I don't know. We'll see where it takes us because I'm actually going to be going through in real time with you. But Verydarkman went viral in the last few months. If I've listened to Verydarkman video, maybe 3, because it was in my face. I wasn't following him until today. Okay, so I started following him today. All right, because once he has 1 million followers now, and once somebody becomes an influencer like that, we have to pay attention because they literally become an influencer. Okay, that means they're powerful enough to sway things in one direction or the other, and a lot of people they don't care. If enough people are behind an ideology, they will just get behind it. They don't process it. They don't think about it. If it makes common sense, they run right behind it. And common sense is a terrible guide to life and relationships. Okay? Terrible. As in terrible. Okay? So, I'm kind of stylishly closing some of my tabs as I'm talking to you. But that's what we're going to cover right now really quickly. I'm first of all going to read this post that has been trending from Daily Post, where Verydarkman said, if anything happens, he said, if anything happens to me, hold Tonto Dikeh responsible. Like what? Well, I'm not going to judge him on that, but let's see what he's talking about. Let's see if he has a point. If anything happens to me, hold Tonto Dikeh responsible. Popular social media critic, this is according to Daily Post, social media critic Verydarkman has said Nollywood actress Tonto Dikeh should be held accountable if anything happens to him. Daily Post recalls that Verydarkman was dragged to the police by Dikeh over his claim that the actress and her colleague Iyabo's interest in late singer Mohbad's case weren't genuine. Alright. However, he was later released after interrogation. Speaking after regaining freedom in a video message shared via his ex handle, Verydarkman alleged that Dikeh has been threatening his life. He stated that he now lives in constant fear. All right. He said, I don't know why I'm smiling, but you know, I think Verydarkman is also a troll to a large extent. He said, Tonto Dikeh has threatened me and I'm scared for my life at this point. If anything happens to me, hold Tonto Dikeh accountable. Now, when I say he's a troll, I don't mean that he's threatening in any way, shape, or form to Tonto Dikeh. I don't believe that. I actually don't believe that. Okay. Now, there's some additional articles here on Daily Post. I'm just going to read before we play some videos. There's a post here. It says, let it begin. Tonto Dikeh drags Verydarkman to police. Okay, so this was the beginning. Famous Nollywood actress Tonto Dikeh has dragged popular social media critic Verydarkman to the police. Verydarkman has slammed Tonto and Iyabo over their involvement in the late singer Mohbad's case. He claimed that the duo weren't really primarily interested in getting justice for the late musicians. Okay, that's an opinion. Since when has it become a problem to have an opinion? Since when has that become cyberbullying or cyber stalking? There is an obsession by the elite, the politicians in Nigeria, to shut down people's opinion. I'm noticing. But let's continue. Updating the public about the situation in a social media post on Wednesday evening, the actress revealed that she had taken action against him. In a now viral post, Verydarkman was seen signing documents in the presence of police officers at a police station. Captioning the post, Tonto wrote, "Let it begin. When a child thinks he's grown enough to talk to elders." Okay, so a 27-year-old man is not a child. That is not a child. These are the issues. I keep telling you, this is a mindset issue across the board in our society, among black people in general, but Nigerians especially. Okay? Nigerian people especially. We have a culture, you're right. And we do have a tendency to, I get it. Want to respect our elders and all this kind of stuff. I get it. But when you're dealing with grown adults issue in public, somebody's holding you accountable by having an opinion about the way you're moving, and you're a person of means. Again, to whom much is given, much is required. You're a person of means. You can't do that. You can't use the police as a force against another person just for having an opinion. You could end up being the person with the opinion in the nearest future. Right? You could end up being the person with an opinion in the nearest future that somebody who is bigger, who has bigger influence, are not willing to take. They're not willing to accept that from you. So I absolutely don't agree with the idea of reporting this to the police. It's a waste of public funds, public resources. It's completely unnecessary, because I'm still reading. I haven't seen anything that looks like some kind of threat. Verydarkman, he came back. He said, "You're a horrible human." Tonto Dikeh. No. This is okay. So now this is Tonto talking to Tunde Ednut. But before I get into that, let me just see real quickly. I will come to that. Hold on a second. All right. Yeah. So I haven't seen anything in any of these articles that would warrant going to the police. If you're a public figure, people are going to have opinions about you. Some of them will be influential people. Some of them are going to be overnight journalists. They woke up out of nowhere. They have an opinion suddenly, and you can't stand it. Because who is this raggedish boy out of nowhere who has an opinion? But that's the point. That's the moment you need to start checking yourself and have some self-control. And talk to a lawyer first. Well, a competent lawyer, not random lawyers who think they can do the same thing that you're probably thinking about. Let's punish that boy. Let's show him who the boss is. Lion has been trending. Lion versus cat, lion versus tiger on Twitter has been trending all day on Twitter because Tonto decided to call herself a lion. No be juju be that. No be juju be that. Hold on 1 second. Let me refresh this page. This is a mindset issue. So, hold on 1 second. Let me see. All right. So, Tonto is not very happy with Tunde Ednut, because apparently Tunde Ednut is responsible for how this young man went viral. Right? So, that's another mindset issue. If you are the enemy of my enemy, you're my enemy. Sorry, if you have the friend of my enemy, you're my enemy. That's another mindset issue. Okay? So this is the report on Daily Post. Nollywood actress Tonto Dikeh has lambasted blogger Tunde Ednut, who used to be a singer, maybe one hit wonder, but he's been a blogger all along. and he's very good at what he does. But has lambasted blogger Tunde Ednut for seemingly mocking her following social media critic. Verydarkman's release from police custody. Daily Post records that Verydarkman was dragged to the police by Dikeh over his claim that the actress and her colleague Iyabo interest in late singer Mohbad's case weren't genuine. I can have an opinion about that. Are you mad? I can have an opinion about if I think your interests are not genuine. Or you can have an opinion back and say, my interests are genuine, I'm not going to answer you. You're a troll. You can also say that too. But maybe there's more. Let's continue. Anyway, Tunde had not shared an update via his Instagram page announcing that Verydarkman has been released. Verydarkman is out, he wrote with laughing emoji. Okay, let me see if I can find that post. I think that post is somewhere here. All right. Yeah, let me share this. This is Tunde Ednut's post.
Don't play, Abuja. You know the vibe. When I got these good lawyers around me, everybody's gonna learn, and they're gonna learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying, brother? All right, my people, don't play, don't play, Abuja. You know the vibe. When I got these good lawyers around me, everybody's gonna learn, and they're gonna learn the.
Okay, I can't even take this guy seriously. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time even taking him seriously. Okay. So it's a complete waste of time and waste of resources to be trying to get this guy arrested. It's going to be just, oh, let me punish. And a lot of people do that in Nigeria. Go and arrest him. Go and arrest him. Don't play.
God way. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't even take the lawyer seriously. Is that the lawyer?
Hey, my people, don't play, don't play, Abuja. You know the vibe. When I got these good lawyers around me, everybody's gonna learn, and they're gonna learn the hard way.
Okay, so when VDM got out today, this is when he got out today, apparently. Let me see. This was when he was in custody. This picture was taken by Tonto. Tonto was trolling him while he was sitting in custody. You can see she took this picture. The lawyer is sitting there like, in this world, no be everybody go like you. That's understandable, but keep being you at all times. Have you noticed when police arrest anybody, you become more popular when you get out? You can laugh all you want. He will still be out soon. Somebody said, as a lawyer myself, VDM will come out with no qualms. If it's Tonto, he will be asked to apologize, but if it's Iyabo, she also insulted him. There you go. So, getting people arrested for insult? Really? That's how that works right now? Unless they literally threatened your life. You know? I'm not sure. Okay, it's another picture taken by Tonto. Again, let me see here. It's another one that I think I had here. But anyway, it's a waste of resources again. But more importantly for you guys here, I just want you to pay attention to these types of mindsets. If people run their mouth against you, they have some things to say about you. I want you to understand that you have no right, literally zero rights. Okay, you see, sometimes Oman Jabo, you could just hear people say it's my right, like the DNA thing we were just talking about. That young man came here and said it's a right. Sometimes they mistakenly say it and then they realize they have to back it up with nonsense. Right? It's not a right. So anybody can insult you. If they insult you, you have the right to leave. You have the right to not involve them in your life if they are that close. If they are not close, if you're a public figure, you're just going to have to deal with that. As we move into the future, some of them are going to be the Igbalode modern day journalists. Okay? It is what it is. They have a voice, they have influence, and that's what you're dealing with. Those are the cards you're dealt. This continuous effort to try to shut down free speech, it's not going to work because there's also international laws, and there's, Nigerians has a lot at stake. So they have to maintain a certain type of image when it comes to human rights. And you're not helping it, especially if you're a politician in Nigeria and you're making this kind of moves. Anyway, so Verydarkman is out. Tunde Ednut made a post. He wrote with a bunch of laughing emoji. I was trying to see if I can find that emoji, but it doesn't matter. It was a smiley emoji and stuff. And Tonto Dikeh had a lot to say about that. Oh, she was pissed off. She was. Angered by the post, Tonto Dikeh took to the comment section lambasting Ednut, vowing, did you guys know that Tunde Ednut, that the Ednut is not his real last name? Ednut is literally Tunde spelled backwards. These clowns, oh my god. Vowing to almost mock the blogger in his times of despair, the actress described him as a horrible human. Okay. Then she posted and she tagged Mazi Tunde Ednut. Tunde, I'll be here when some calls your mom a slut. And all I'm going to do is laugh. Did he call her a slut? That would be interesting. I haven't seen that anyway. If you see, let me know. I'll be here when someone accuses your mother of doing threesome with your mother, and I also laugh. Did Verydarkman accuse her of doing threesome? And is threesome a crime? I'm asking for someone. I'll be here when they insult your unborn children, and I'll laugh. I'll be here when they accuse you of theft, and I will be here to laugh. Okay. These were. Did he call Iyabo Ojo a slut? That's what I want to know. Or was he talking and not mentioning names? Because that doesn't give you a right. They will need to actually mention your name. And if it's insult, it's insult. Again, in Nigeria, people think they can use police to arrest people that insult them. It's a mindset that's taking Nigeria backwards. Okay? Every time your page comes down, you came crawling. She's talking to Tunde Ednut. Like a baby to help you lost. But here you are, daily fosking, effing shit up. Okay. I said fosking. Tunde, we will meet in front where you will need me the most. You are a horrible human, Tunde Ednut. She was talking to Tunde Ednut. Jesus Christ. Is it that deep? Apparently it is for her. But before I go into, I don't know if I have any other video to play, but let me see here. There's a guy here. He's known as an activist. Let me see. I have a feeling I know what he's about to say because I just seen this for the first time. His name is Dikeh, who got married recently. He's an activist. He's also a guy. I know him from following Showore in the past few years. Showore will run for president of Nigeria at some point. Tunde said, "Don't be tool for personal vendetta." Don't be tool for personal vendetta. An Abuja-based rights activist and lawyer, Deji Adeyanju, has urged the Nigerian police force to prioritize public safety and not allow itself to be used as a tool for personal vendetta. I couldn't have said it any better. He made the call while condemning the arrest of popular activist Verydarkman. In a statement he signed, he said it was distressing to witness the misuse of police power that was meant to serve and protect the community. And I quote, "I strongly condemn the recent arrest of Verydarkman and the harassment of innocent citizens by the police. I firmly believe that the law enforcement agencies should prioritize their efforts in fighting crime and ensuring public safety, engaging in civil matters that do not pose an immediate threat to public welfare, diverts precious resources, and undermines the trust between the police and the people they serve." And I quote, "Every citizen, regardless of their background, deserves fair treatment and protection under the law. The arrest of Verydarkman raises serious questions about the impartiality and fairness of the police in their dealings with individuals from marginalized communities. Such actions can exacerbate existing social divides and erode the public's confidence in the justice system. I urge the police authorities to reevaluate the priorities and focus their efforts on combating crime responding to emergencies, and addressing the genuine concerns of the people. It is important that they adopt community-oriented policing strategies that emphasize building trust, promoting inclusivity, and fostering positive relationships with the residents they serve. Additionally, I call upon the police to conduct a thorough and transparent investigation into the circumstances surrounding the arrest of Verydarkman. They might say, oh, he was just questioned, he wasn't arrested. That's an arrest. An arrest for a minute, a second is an arrest. Okay? It's an arrest. It's just wrong. And it's bigger than Verydarkman. It's bigger than Iyabo Ojo, Tonto, Dikeh, and Tunde Ednut. But this is a mindset that you can see across the board from in the society at macro level to micro level. And when people start to feel like they feel, so they don't always admit it, they start to feel like they have a right, when in reality there's no right. Okay, you're going to have to prove that, or you have to show evidence that your life is being threatened. It is important to ensure that due process is followed and any potential misconduct or bias is identified and appropriately addressed, he said. And also, based on Tonto's words herself, a child, their elders, that is given. That's given. That's not appropriate. Correct at all. And that society is not going to thrive if they continue such behavior. Anybody can just walk into and say, hey, I need one guy arrested. Why? Okay. We need to be in a scenario where they can call the police to the scene if there's any kind of threat. And they can query. And a lot of time, police might come to your door and they ask a few questions. Say, everything is okay. They will leave you alone if it's not that deep. But okay, so here in America, you're not going to the station and they say, I need to arrest somebody, and the police is going to come with you and then arrest the person. Welcome, babe. Right? It's not going to happen. All right? Well, that's America. This is Nigeria. No, you're full of shit, because Nigeria copies everything else except the one that follows their own narrative. You don't get to import everything else but the one that makes you feel good. If you're going to import with your full chest, keep the same energy. Okay? Keep that same energy. All right. So, yes, he's 27. Scared for his life. VDM is just chasing again. He's good at that. He's very good at that. And I'm going to play a video for you in a second that demonstrates that. VDM needs to be checked. He's the one who made a mess of the Mohbad issue and turned it into fracas. Listen, anyone, I get it. And we dragged him here too, right? But that doesn't give anybody the right to go and be arresting him with police. That's completely inappropriate and irresponsible, especially from somebody who claims to be a politician. All right, Kai Tonto, not beautiful, really, really ninja. He was doing the most. He started this whole DNA brouhaha. However, Tonto doesn't need to bully him with the police. Tonto is probably going to bully somebody else with the police. You might not like that. Verydarkman, was not checked by somebody, but Tonto is going to bully somebody else with the police if we keep that up. There's something about her that thinks she can bully anybody with the police. That's what this looks like. Maybe later on we'll get some additional information, but I don't think so. I think we know everything we need to know already. This was just wrong. I do believe that Iyabo and Tonto's assistance with the Mohbad's issue was genuine. See, that's an opinion. That's a lot. Imagine somebody come and use police to arrest you because of having that opinion. It's not proper. It's not right. That is a mindset. And it's a national mindset that we need to check. We need to check that more so than we need to check a Verydarkman. There will always be troll in our society, especially when you're dealing with social media. So if he's trolling, he has the right to troll as long as he doesn't mention your name and your life in the same sentence. This is the part that the Nigerian politics and elites don't understand yet. They're not aware of what world they find themselves in. They want to benefit from this world, digital era, but they don't want the consequences and the cost of benefiting from it. And that's not going to work. Okay? Yes, he took the focus off Mohbad and turned everything into conspiracy theory. Very annoying something. Overnight journal. Yes, we have a lot of them. Go viral overnight, especially if Tunde Ednut back you up. You go viral. The funny thing is that Tonto is a highly opinionated person herself. Exactly. Imagine if Churchill just randomly say, this woman has been dragging me and didn't let me go and pick her up. Imagine if he has that kind of power. That would be inappropriate, because there's a place for civil cases. You go to court, you file papers, and then you take the time to bring them and everybody can be heard. That's the way that works. Okay? Now, in Nigeria, let's be fair, sometimes they'll file a complaint and they might invite people for questioning. But it is still an arrest, and people are misusing that everywhere. I don't think it's the best use of resource. It's a practice in Nigeria, and a lot of people are misusing it. They are misusing it beyond. Sometimes they'll be arrested. They will take their belt and take their pants and they'll put them behind the cell. I know, because a lot of them has happened personally. Not to me personally, but people that are close to me. If I was in Nigeria up to this age, it would have happened to me, okay? Because I'm very opinionated too. I would have pissed somebody off and, and maybe I would have been picked up one day like that. I don't know. The funny thing is that Tonto is a highly okay. We're already there. But Patrick says police not dog for Niger with the bite neighbor. Terrible. Reminds me of what Eniola Badmus did. Exactly. Sound very similar. Okay. You're not allowed to do that in a developed society. A developing and a developed society cannot allow that. Toby said, don't know if it was defamation of character or not. In Nigeria, there seems to be a freedom of speech, but no freedom after speech. This is true. Even here, there's no freedom after speech too. But an opinion should just remain that, because I'm gonna read some stuff to you in a second. Yeah, he said they were sluts. Call them by name, that they were sluts. Sadly, that would still fall under that category of an opinion. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. You can't just pick everybody that calls somebody a show up. You can't do that. I'm sorry. Right? We went to the same secondary school with Deji and his sisters. Oh, really? That was disrespected coming for him. Yeah, he said a lot about their character, but I guess she is free to sue him in a court of law without involving intimidation tactics. I mean, she literally took picture of him while he was sitting there waiting to be questioned, and then trolled him online. Right? And two wrongs don't make it right. So it's like Deji said, it's a misuse of public resources. Yeah, he said a lot about them, said their career was finished and just chasing clout. Threesome allegation for money was also made. Yeah, you can't arrest people for that. I don't know. So she wanted to shake him up a bit. Niger, it's a terrible mindset. Right? You want to shake them up, you get on live like Iyabo usually do, and you drag them too. That's how you do it. Right? If you bring a gun to a word of mouth fight, you go to jail. You might end up in jail in a developed society. I don't know about Nigeria, but Verydarkman has very dark mouth. He needs to check himself into a very dark place. And Tonto bullied Bobrisky. Wahala. And Bobrisky is still begging for that friendship back. I don't know if you know that, but we're not going to cover Bobrisky here. I'm not in the mood for that. But there's some other things here. Let me see. There's some other things here. I'm just going to go through this. Okay. So today, again, Verydarkman is a troll. So he will troll you and you have no right to get him arrested is the point. Okay? If you need to, you can troll him back. All right? But you can't. It's not right. Let me play this real quickly.
All right, so I'm about to enter FCID Area 10 over the invites that was sent to me. FCID Area 10. So just in case you don't see me online later, I want to know where I enter. You understand? You know, the last time, because of the dates and how they set up the dates, I suspected something fishy, and now I'm going in there. However, they don't tell me who person will file a report. They say na cyberbullying, cyber stalking, and what they call them. You understand? Against me. Number one, I know I've never sent anybody an email. I've never DM anybody to say anything harsh or say anything negative to the person. So I don't know where they are getting that idea. For me, I'm suspecting something. I feel like I'm not safe in it. But then again, to the person that sent...
Did that nigga just say in it? Nigerian people.
They just hope that... I hope you understand that they'll find out who you are. You understand? They will definitely tell me who you are. You understand? So, whatever plan you wanna get...
Now, that's a threat. A threat to troll you, okay? He said, I will find out who you are. He's not going to do anything to you, okay? Hit dog holla, right? It's not going to do anything. He probably will drag you online again, right? If you're a public figure, you have to have some thick skin now. Come on now. If you're going to do things that adult people do, you have to, you know.
I don't really tell when if I don't see me, when I ask them. You understand? And if they touch me, if I come outside, I go talk. If they threaten me, if I come outside, I'll talk. Anything where they do me, I'll come outside, I can't talk. They shall know if you buy me. You understand? And like I said, if now all those kind of things where we say they won't do, me person can apologize online. I know they apologize to anybody. I go rather sleep inside there for 10 years. You understand? Knowing fully well that I did not say anything to anybody. All the things I've said online is based on public importance of public awareness. You understand? I've never gone out of my way to start picking one person and start bashing. Everything I've said online is based on public awareness. Down to skincare, down to everything I've said is based on public awareness. Even down to the whole mobile thing is because they were trying to like lynch people. They were all scattered. They didn't want to report it to the police. I said they should go to the police. They wanted to take laws into their hands. Do you understand? So anything, and I know where I did.
It seems a little nervous at this point though. It seemed like the shaking up worked a little bit. Do you guys think it worked? It seems a little nervous here.
Don't play. I'll be going inside now. Don't play. You will learn. And you will learn the hard way.
Alright, so maybe he thinks it's the next Cat Williams or something. I'm calling out everybody. Everybody. Anyway, let me see something really quickly. So after he came out, I told you I started following him on Instagram earlier on today. Because I'm like, okay, let me see here. Okay, so I'm going to play this video. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. I'm on his page now.
All right. See, as I did like this, I don't want problem again. You understand? I'll just give you my terms and conditions now today because I don't want me and I get problem. It is obvious that the Black Panther leaves. There's no how you want to do it. The Black Panther leaves. Now, I saw a lot of your comments yesterday. May they finish him, may they jail him, may they do this, may they do that. Skincare vendors and the rest. I see all of the comments. That's what I want to tell you. You understand? My payback will be very legal. And my payback usually crash business. You understand? First things first, if they burn anybody well for this country now, both skincare products without NAFDAC or post a product where not get NAFDAC, make I see them. No matter how popular you are, no matter the connection where you get, I go crash that business. That is number one. Number two, I don't care your connection as an influencer in this country. If they burn you well, they give you advertisements, no verify the advert before you post them. You go run tiki. Because this one, we say, they come for you 100%. You understand? Now, you don't say the Black Panther leaves. the level on the reason. Now they
Not-
wrote this one
not
wrong. Now, this one
Kokoroko.
no problem. Now no understand. See, this is Abuja where the law works. Where your connection stop, now there another person won't start. You understand? So push come to shove, everybody make their contact. So what am I trying to say? It's just a warning before I come to the main thing that happened, which I'm still gonna talk about it in it. So if you're an influencer,
That nigga just said in it again.
they give you a product, do not authenticate it. If you did not have the correct, or if the advert is going to extort people and milk people or scam people.
So he's making a threat against bad business, right? It's making a threat against bad business. Let me see. But Patrick said, let me see. Hold on. Let me go a little bit above that. You were saying it on video. Cyberbullying is not just emails. He has to mention their name before you can consider it cyberbullying. Or maybe he's talking about children or something, or it's, yeah, I don't know. It has to be explicit. It cannot be something that one side say it's not talking to her, the other side no. It cannot be any kind of doubt, as you know, right? Even Bulaba Balablu know they do social media. They don't abuse. I'm tired. Voila. Public awareness call public awareness need. Let me see. I know best to watch our mouth, especially in that country where there is no real law. If you want to talk, just add allegedly to everything. Absolutely. But let me see. Yes, he was scared. So you think he got shook a little bit, right? Can Ola? We'll see if you learned anything afterward. We'll see. He better be careful. I'm just saying he needs to be careful because people do disappear in Nigeria. Shout out to TB Joshua's legacy. People can disappear in Nigeria. Absolutely. Let me continue this.
Because any money where you collect from today, where we say the advert no good, my brother, both the person who give you the adverts, both you, I could run into now very fast. And trust me, I ain't got nothing to lose, innit? How do you cannot push me to the ground? I'm already on the ground. You can only roll me, and I'm used to 30. Understand? Now to the online vendors, I saw you people's comment as well. I don't talk much. If you want to test me,
why is there all kind of animals barking in his backyard?
Now to the hair vendors, I've gotten a lot of DM about you guys. This year I plan for now. I know they wear wig. You understand?
Are you sure?
But I know we do this online with the amount of followers when I get, make I let you know I do all those things. I know a lot of you have a group. People have social media groups, people have Telegram group, WhatsApp group, and the rest, where people package yourself, go and ill comments about VDM. But where people are making mistake is that I only consider insults when you come to me and touch me. If you're not touching me, man, you're not really doing much, you know.
Yeah, but the reality is that not everybody's going to take that either. And when you talk too much, eventually you will cross the line of defamation of character. That's just how it works. If you talk too much, eventually that's also going to happen. Okay, so people like Showore, he's offended a lot of people. Okay, and there's a lot that he's going to miss out on. A lot. He might claim that he doesn't care. Good. But he's still going to miss out on a lot. Now, and it has nothing to do with that. Oh, they just don't like us good guys. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's just you. Okay, there's something about you. You like dragging anything that looks draggable. You can't even wait. You can't even chill. You just have to drag it. And there's also it comes at a cost. That's all. You know. And let's be fair. Also with Nigeria, what I was talking about, I said is a society mindset at large. But that's the reality. You need to move carefully if you're moving in that society. If you're going to lead everybody in changing it, you better know what you're doing. Or you're ready to sacrifice everything for that. Okay.
So, the battle line has been drawn. You all will learn. And you all will learn the hard way. Don't play. You can't bring the boy down. The boy is already on the ground. And I don't have an interest of going to the top, innit? You people will learn. Oh, and as for what happened yesterday, you guys should be ready, yeah? there's a lot of things that's gonna happen this week. A lot of gist.
He's dangerous to himself, and I would say potentially he's dangerous to the public. Let me play this video.
All right. So good day, people.
This is the first time you will talk about Tonto after the arrest, after he came out, right?
You all know I am somebody that stands for what is good, and as a result of my activism online against skincare vendors and everything, I've been able to gain popularity on social media and also commenting on some social issues. But because of one social issue recently that took me to the police station for questioning, apparently Tonto Dikeh reported me to the police. Now, on reaching the police station, by the grace of God, I really appreciate the Nigerian police for how fair they were and how transparent they were in the process. After that, I came back home. I'm not going to go into details of what happened to the police station. I'll give that details later. When I came back home, I made a video. I slept. Waking up this morning, I woke up to missed calls, over 30 missed calls from my family members and relatives. I was wondering what happened. When I picked up the phone and I called my auntie, she said I should run away. I asked her why I should run away. She said, just run away, come to Benin, come and hide in Benin. That Tonto Dikeh said she's going to take my life. Now, I was wondering where they saw that until I checked my DM and saw a lot of people sending me different DMs of what Tonto Dikeh posted on her Instagram. Then I went there to check it for myself. And this is what was on her Instagram page. Now, she said, it is safe to say I am fearless. It is safe to say that I am fearless. Yesterday, I witnessed a young man who has bullied his elders for far too long, deny his crimes like a baby. I am still shocked. He clearly said I never referred to her or knew she has a son. As well, she did not speak on her son. Listen up. I am as bold as a lion, shouting and wild and elegant, confident like a tiger on his solo mission to dominate foes and naysayers. Even though it appears this generation is about fingers running wild behind the keypad, be aware I am solidly ready to act accordingly wherever outside in person to put an end to all these shenanigans. Well, like I said, let it begin. This is just day one. This is actually a threat to me. You understand? Then she made reference. Yesterday I said, can you catch a smoke? I just made my post. And then she said, when the smoke clears, charcoal still hot. So this is a threat. Immediately, as I was trying to, she deleted it. But before she deleted it, I screen recorded it. While she was deleting it, God so kind, I screen recorded that part. Until she deleted it, my screen recorder was still on. Now, to the Nigerian politician, and I'm talking to APC, you people have a politician in your midst that is threatening to actually take my life when she sees me in the open. And mind you, Tonto Dikeh is somebody that knows where I work out because we actually use the same gym. So she knows my routine. She knows when I come and when I go. She was thrown down with threats. I've reported to the police, but I still want the general public to know because as of now, I'm a public figure and an influencer. So I am pleading because I am scared for my life at this point. Because Tonto Dikeh has threatened and I've been receiving calls from hidden numbers. I've been receiving calls. So please, 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 to the general public, if you can see this video, anything that happens to Verydarkman, as you all know, please hold the politician accountable. I cannot understand how she was made a politician in Nigeria to come and be bullying me because she feels like she is up there, she has more followers, she has more connection. You understand? Took me to the police station, everything, the police were transparent, and then she got offended and started threatening me on her post. She has deleted it. Also, she went on posting a picture of me and labeling me as a criminal when that's not the case. I was invited for questioning. But that's another story for the day. For now, anything that happens to me, please hold Tonto Dikeh accountable. She has made a threat. If anything happens to me, Tonto Dikeh should be held accountable. Thank you very much.
Wow. All right, there's one more. You know, again, you can call this trolling, but let's see. I'll mute that because of the music. All right.
Just advertise. I will advise that nobody buys that product. First of all, Tonto Dikeh, as a politician of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, there are a lot of laws you ought to know, especially when it concerns human life and the health of people. Therefore, you are not supposed to advertise a product that does not carry the NAFDAC number in this country. Because without the NAFDAC number, it means they've not authenticated the product or they've not validated that product. Secondly, just in case the product have a NAFDAC number, because I've checked through the profile and I've checked a lot of the product, they don't carry NAFDAC. Do you understand? And secondly, just in case it have NAFDAC number, I hope you still know that there's a law in NAFDAC that before you do an advertisement, you have to go through NAFDAC so that NAFDAC will be sure that that's the kind of adverts they want you to promote. And mind you, Nigerians, they are supposed to put the list and ingredients of what the product is made of. And I've checked through that product, all the ones they posted online, and the one Tonto Dikeh was holding, they don't have all those things. Now, it is obvious that some people will say Verydarkman is doing this because of, okay, him and Tonto Dikeh. No, it is because I actually care about Nigerians, and I will advise you that nobody should use that brand. Now, Fina, big brother, you know I love you, innit? You're from my state, innit? And we chat sometimes. You're a nice girl. I mean, to the largest extent that I know. You also influence on that brand. So I will say, before you influence again, please do well to contact her.
Fina, don't collect
have that number. Because I'm not stopping on this one post. I'm talking about it over and over again. And as usual, I will contact the NAFDAC to ask them for sure so that they can do their review on that product and be sure if it actually went through them. For now, I'll be back. Don't play. You will learn. And you all will learn the hard way. Get your NAFDAC number before you do anything to protect Nigerians. There's skin cancer out there, there's kidney problem out there, and all these things can also be caused by skincare products. So before you use the skincare, please make sure it has NAFDAC number on it. Thank you very much. And Tonto Dikeh, our honorable member for the APC, please, if you want to protect Nigeria and you know you are a good politician according to your status and what you claim, please do also get a NAFDAC number. For now, Nigerians, do not use that product. Thank you very much. Don't play.
All right. So yeah, it's safe to say that this young man is he's continued the work, his ministry. You know, he's trolling. He's the police of NAFDAC. Now, maybe eventually, maybe NAFDAC will give him a deal or something. Maybe, who knows? But there's a post here. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Sorry about this. Hold on 1 second.
Even all right. So in respect of my previous post, Tonto Dikeh have posted a receipt that the product has NAFDAC number, even though I did not see the NAFDAC number, because like I said, under the laws of NAFDAC, each product must carry different NAFDAC number and it must be written on the product. If NAFDAC is not written on the product, it automatically means that the product does not have a NAFDAC. So the fact that she have a NAFDAC license or whatever still does not guarantee that the product went under authentication, unless if the number is on it. So my honorable member politician Tonto Dikeh, that's one. Number two, just the way you are posting receipts, where is the receipt of NAFDAC approving that you can do that particular advertisement? Because NAFDAC is supposed to approve all advertisement you do. So I saw that you say you are a king and all that. So Mrs. King, please, can you do well to go and produce
a king lion?
Also, like I said, all products must have different NAFDAC number. Second, if you are doing face cream, different, hand cream, different. Even though it's one brand, all must have different NAFDAC number. Do you understand? And also, all the ingredients you use in the products must be listed on, because of the people that might have allergy or the people that react to some things, so that they can read what they react to and not react to it. So King Tonto, please, the way you have made that one available and you are a king, please do well to also start posting the remaining receipts. And also, as you post the remaining receipts, you understand, be posting different numbers on those products. Thank you very much. For now, still don't use the product. Don't use Rexari. Is it Rexari? Don't use that product, because if you use it, you are on your own. Like I said, to protect your health and to protect the health of Nigerians, they have to follow all these laws
else they are not validated by NAFDAC. Thank you very much. I'll be waiting for more receipts. Thank you. You will learn.
All right, so this is an example of when I say you go shalaye tire.
Explain, because no evidence.
There's no need to respond to this young man. If he's straight up trolling, there's no need to respond to him. Unless he's the NAFDAC police, you come and meet me for asking me for a stupid question about my products. Unless you are my customer or you are the NAFDAC police, but you know, I guess they want to strategically benefit from his cruise as well, you know. but I bet poverty in our cause. Who has poverty? You think he's poverty stricken? You think so? I don't know. Who cares? It doesn't matter. But there's one more video that I want us to play that I think is a shocker, that will shock you, that will shake you up. I will read your comments and then we'll round up for the day. All right. One more video. All right. So I'll be right back.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.